Hello, everybody, and welcome to Zay's Artistry. Today, I'm going to be talking about form. So let's get right into it. Form starts off through basics of just lines and cubes, turning two-dimensional shapes like the square I drew earlier into three-dimensional shapes like the cube you see now. Adding and removing lines allows you to change the form, make it hollow like I'm doing, or you can add even more form into that. But doing so is just a start of learning how to draw. Yep. The more lines you add, the more form you create, the more form you're able to bend to change across planes will allow you to become a better artist, a way better artist than a lot of people realize in the starting of what people think artistry is. Because this is how you're able to make things from thought. Also make shapes from anything from like I said earlier, imagination, thought, but it allows you to bring forth what you see as well. Because if you can see the actual forms for what they are in real life, you can start to be able to draw them because you're building your visual library. And just bending the shapes is such an important thing to be able to do. A lot of good ways to practice bending shapes is to simply first draw a form. I would start off with things like cubes and stuff like that and just start outlining it. Because the lines that you add for outlining, for showing form, as you can see me doing right here, describe the direction or the way that the shape takes. You can add dents in the form or take them away with this. And you'll also add bumps as well. Then I would start, drawing irregular shapes, like drawing beans, bags, and things like that, and using the lines to just outline and detail them. Because that is a great way to learn how to do these things, how to bend the form, portray it. Then I'd start bending the lines, adding loops, and adding other things that are usually difficult for you to draw, and just keep doing that. Keep changing the form, keep adding the lines that shows the directions of how the form is bending, how the form is changing, how the form looks in between. Because drawing isn't just about outlining the shapes, it's about adding information and making something appear. And through form, how you portray your form is very important. That's the difference between making a really flat finger or making an actual 3D finger. And then that's the difference between having just a cube finger versus a realistic looking finger with all the ridges and bumps and skin marks and drags and scrapes. It's what makes you a better artist. The more you just play with it and bend the form. As you can see, like, I'm about to take this bean right here. I'm going to try to turn it into a person because I saw a woman out of it. But just like, I'm using the form to do that. It's such an important thing to be able to do, to be able to have fun with. And that's really all it is about. That's really all drawing is about. It's just having fun and getting better, at least for me. But anyways, back to form. So yeah, just practice it really. Like I've been doing on this page. It's just a page of me practicing form, but just draw. Just use shapes, lines to indicate something, and then try to bend it, try to change it, indicate it in a different way, disform it, reform it, do everything you can, everything that you can imagine. And then, try to go out of your imagination too sometimes. Sometimes we can, sometimes don't. When practicing, though, it is always better to be intentional about how you're going to practice. It's kind of like how you know when to stop drawing is when you don't know what you're doing next. That's how you know your drawing's done. But anyways, that's really all I had. Just have fun drawing form and learning from it, because it makes you such a great artist. Watch out, because later I'll be releasing some practice videos of just things to practice forms, so just look out for those. I'll probably do them in short form because, no need to waste the whole video. Alrighty, see you all later.